wake up in the morning feeling good right now. I know it, where my joy come from. It's the morning, it's the morning.
So let's talk about competition, right? That's what I ended my last podcast with, and this one I think is very opinionated, but I'm just gonna give you my take on it and how I choose to address competition. But before we do that, y'all already know how we start this podcast off. Take a minute, breathe with me. Close your eyes if you can, and I want you to breathe deeper. Breathe deeper. Breathe all the oxygen in and slowly breathe out. Here we go. Breathe in. And out. In. Out. In. Out. One more time, breathe in. And out. All right. Hope your week is going amazing. We getting near there. So I get a phone call from a friend of mine, and he says, Tez, how do you feel about competition? Or what do you think of competition? I'm like, I don't know what you mean. He's like, okay. So, and I don't really remember the context in which he explained to me what he thought of competition, but basically it boiled down to the bettering of yourself, but by way of seeing what somebody else who's in the same field as you is doing, and you strive to be better than that. My take is this, and I'm going to give you it seems very generic, but I'll break it down. Where is your happiness with what you're doing? So if we didn't have social media, if we didn't have ways of communicating or seeing what somebody else that's in the same field as us is doing, who would you be competing with? I know we would all say, oh, I'm just competing with myself, but really break that down. When you say competing with yourself, what does that really mean? For you, at least. I mean, I get it for the core. The core is, being better than you were tomorrow, okay? If you're a musician, you're going to practice the scale, and you can play it fast and fluently in all different keys. Cool. But when you talk about competition, I think it's a perspective thing. I think it's an individual. What works for this person may not work for that person. So some people, we got to revert to Kobe Bryant. He literally said that he wanted to be the best in the world. And when he died, I mean, arguably, he was the greatest basketball player to ever play the game. But is that your story when it comes to what you do for a living? Do you want it to be said that you're the greatest to ever do it? Or are you just striving to just be able to live sustainable, be happy, whatever? Neither way is superior to the other. It's all personal preference. Because there's a lot of people, and I'm gonna go here with the money. There's a lot of people who are millionaires and billionaires that we've never even heard of, never seen. And then there's the ones that's on TV telling you to buy Lambo, buy Gucci, buy Versace, buy blah, blah, blah. It's like you gotta pick the life that you really want. And when you talk about competition, for me, I wouldn't even say I'm in competition with myself. Honestly, bro, I don't even view competition until GW Southern got to get on the stage with other bands, other 4-piece bands or other bands, you know what I mean? That's competition for me. When my band do a battle of other bands. But other than that, when it comes to just the personal competition, I mean, yeah, sure, I could go with the generic answer that I'm competing with myself to be better than I was yesterday, but I don't find it a point to stress out simply because I don't feel the improvement. I got in a bad habit years ago where I would look at people on Instagram that I knew was better than me and that would mess with me, or I knew and I felt were better than me in terms of like the skill of what I'm doing. But at the end of the day, it boils down to how you spend every single day just honestly perfecting what it is that you do. Because think about it like this, the fan base that they have is not necessarily the same fan base that you will have. I told my homie the other day, Spotify's slogan is something like this: there are billions of people are waiting to discover you. So if you're focusing on somebody else's situation, then that means you feel like you can't possess what they have, or you can't create what they have. But if you focus on what you got and you spend a little bit of time pulling one person with you at a time, you can build whatever it is that you're working on. So that's my take on competition. What's your take? Comment on this. Let me know your take. I'm curious. I personally don't feel like there's a one answer. I don't feel like there's one answer to competition. Like, everybody views it a different way. Some people have kids, some people live free spirit, some people just travel, some people don't really have bills, some people got a lot of bills. So competition to me is literally, it is the strongest word for where's your happiness. Some people are happy literally going for being the best at something that they do. That's happiness. That gives them the thrill. That's like riding a roller coaster. Some people are happy knowing that they just accomplished another goal from yesterday, competing with themselves, writing off a checklist. Find it for yourself. As we approach the new year, I think it's very important that you define that for yourself. And just like yesterday, continue to set goals. If you didn't set any goals yesterday, set some today. It don't matter if it's 2 things. Answer all your business emails. Upload your podcast today. Set goals, man. Listen, y'all have a good day. I don't know if y'all can hear it in my voice. I'm kind of going through a little bit right now, but I'm all right. I'm still trying to track these for you. Some of y'all been hitting me with I ain't getting no notifications like I was. I'm trying to get them back to you, man. I wasn't doing every day anymore or every other day. Now it started to turn into when I feel the need for something that I thought about. But you got a good point. I did say it's my morning thought, so I got y'all. Listen, y'all have a great day. Try to eat better. Christmas time is over with. Y'all done ate like how you want to eat. Now I need you to get them fruits, vegetables, get rid of that bread, get rid of that cheese, until ever so often get rid of them fried foods. People, we getting older. Even if you're younger, you're getting older. You need to take care of yourselves. Get in that gym. Even if you don't get in the gym, go walk a mile, go walk a half mile, run a half mile. Do something to get your heart pumping, drink. Try to get to a gallon of water there, or at least half your body weight in ounces, one or the other. A gallon is great. Have a good day, people. No excuses. Yo, if you like that episode, all I need you to do is subscribe, like, and comment. And make sure you share it with some